Alrighty, so this is going to be a reading for my Geminis for July 22nd through the 29th. Thank you guys so much for joining me back on my YouTube channel. We're going to go ahead and get straight into your messages for this week, okay, guys? What's going on with my Geminis for July 22nd through the 29th? July 22nd through the 29th. And guys, please keep in mind these messages are general, so everything I say may or may not resonate with you. Only take what does apply and let the rest fly, okay? Since so many people are watching these readings, it is easy to think that I'm saying something about you when I might not even be talking to you, all right? So only take what does apply, okay, guys? And if you do want a personal, that information will be listed below for you, so you can get the proper messages. All right, Geminis. And also, guys, if you're interested in the Free Thinkers Oracle deck, I've had a lot of you guys actually email me about it. It will be restocked in the next month or so. The first batch is already going to be shipped out, as far as everybody who purchased them, and all of them are actually purchased. So thank you guys so much for actually getting the Oracle decks, okay? Okay, Gemini's love life for July 22nd through the 29th. What's going on with their love life? And okay, so let's go ahead and get straight into it, okay? So Geminis, for this week, I really feel as if it is going to be important, regardless of what sex you are, for you guys to really get a balance in your energy, okay? The reason why I say that, because usually I never have both of these cards come out together, but since they did come out together, this is letting me know there is a need for balance, okay? So there's a balance that's needed between your masculine and your feminine energy. So for some of you guys, if you're a woman, you may be exerting too much masculine energy, as far as being too, aggressive, or being too assertive, and also lacking that feminine energy. And if you're a male, you could be too passive and also being too, sensitive, or you may be too emotional and tapping more into your feminine energy, if that makes sense. So there is a need for a fair balance, most importantly, throughout this whole entire week here, okay? And for some of you guys, with this balance, this is gonna help you. This is really gonna help you go about your day to day. Because again, for some of you guys, if you are a male, with you being too sensitive, it may, spark up different situations or different reactions out of you that you may not want to invoke, if that makes sense. I hope I'm putting that in the best way possible. Okay, but moving past that, another thing I am seeing for you Geminis as well, there may be some sort of different opportunity that comes your way. This may be something that's definitely different for you. This may not be too crazy of an opportunity, but you may be somebody who is into, say for instance, you're somebody who's into music, and then you turn around and then you get into aromatherapy or something like that. I know I'm just saying random things, but you see how different it is. It's you stepping outside of the box and actually doing something different than what you'd usually do is something that you guys may be faced with this week, whether that's you wanting to do it on your own or the opportunity comes your way. Okay, but definitely for some of you guys as well, this may be an urge for you to actually go out there and try something different, instead of keeping yourself in the same routine and the same way of going about things as well. Another thing I am seeing for you guys this week is you guys may be doing some sort of studying. Like if you are somebody who's in school or something like that, you may be studying about like ancient Egyptians or something. I'm seeing somebody like studying something about like pyramids or like just ancient knowledge in general. This may be you even looking up like the Hermetic principles or reading different books to enlighten you on like different spiritual topics. And this could even be ancient knowledge as far as like how to be successful. I know I was just reading Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. So it's like different books to give you a different perspective on where you're going, because I always say this, you have to know where you came from to know where you're going. So ancient knowledge as well is going to kind of come into play this week for you guys, whether that's you doing the studying or you guys even just having questions, like things that you just want to know about. Or this may even be like beyond like ancient knowledge. This may even be like you having an understanding of some things that may have also taken place in your life, like with people around you, that you may have been keeping to yourself for some time. So you could be dealing with like a partner or something like that, and you may have noticed that this person may have been cheating or something like that for some time, and you may have like picked up on it a while ago, and at this very moment this week, that knowledge you may have or that information you may have on something may come in handy. All right. Again, take this reading how it applies to you. But moving past that, another thing I am seeing as well, yeah, again, I'm seeing two cards that are kind of going back to what I just said about memories coming up from your past as far as your love life, okay? There also may be somebody from your past that may try to come back around to you as well. What I will say is make sure that you are using whatever happened in the past as your, I guess, way of seeing of where this is going to go in the future. Like straight up, if you've dealt with this person in the past and this person hasn't been that faithful or this person hasn't been that consistent and you try to accept them back this week, use your past experiences with this person to help you understand whether or not this is going to be something that's going to be somewhat of a challenge again, or there's a chance for it to grow. But I'm definitely seeing something of that sort here. For a lot of you guys as well, when it comes to your level of success, this is going to take a huge sense of direction and also determination. So definitely make sure you guys are having your eye on the prize this week. And for some of you guys as well, you could be tapping into your intuitive powers. You could be like getting into tarot readings, like doing your own tarot readings on yourself. This may even be you having to just tap into your intuition overall when it comes to things that may come up, okay? Now, let's go ahead and look at your love life, guys. Now, what I am seeing for your love life for this week, we do have sacred union. It says honor and treasure your relationship, for it is sacred. We also have embrace. It says through each other you find missing pieces. And we also have when you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your soul and the memories you have shared with those you love, okay? So with this, when it comes to your love life this week, I am seeing that you guys do need to definitely, for one, understand that the connection you may have with someone is definitely sacred. For some of you guys, it may be beyond the physical. If you're like in a full-blown relationship with this person and you've been dealing with them for a long time, this applies to you. This connection is definitely sacred. I feel like there also needs to be more of an understanding that like beyond the superficial stuff, that you guys are supposed to come together and make each other feel whole. And there is a need for you guys to really understand what you guys have beyond anything. I hope that makes sense. I'm going to pull some more cards to even get into it a little bit deeper. What's going on, my Gemini's love life for July 22nd through 29th? Yeah, so what I'm seeing here, we have very soon. It says clearly decide what you want, so it comes to you now. We have flirt. It says extend your lighthearted energy to others. And we also have wedding. It says this situation involves marriage. So yes, for some of you guys, I feel like very soon there may be a chance for you to take your relationship to the next level. or whatever like dryness within your relationship may have a chance to be fixed, but there's a need for you guys to kind of be willing to embrace the connection you guys have with each other, the good or bad, and also just being open to fixing it, especially if there has been issues at one point. But let's go ahead and look more in depth, guys. So what is going on with my Geminis for July 22nd through the 29th? Geminis for July 22nd through the 29th. July 22nd through the 29th. My Geminis. July 22nd through the 29th for my Geminis. Okay. So the energy coming into this week, last week's energy, the guidance for this week, the obstacle or issue that may come up, and the outcome. Okay. So looking at the bottom of the deck, going back to that High Priestess energy, we kind of saw it before with the intuition card here. So I'm definitely seeing a strong urge for you guys to really tap in, for one, to your spiritual gifts, and also making sure as well when it comes to whatever intuitive feelings you may be having, like deep down feeling something, or just even receiving messages in a spiritual sense, like as far as you being an intuitive person or somebody who has like psychic abilities, there's a need for you to tap into that. Because for some of you guys, somebody from your past may be trying to come in here. This may be somebody who wants to communicate and move to a better space with you. This could be a water sign, may even be a Sagittarius for some of you guys. And this person may even travel to come see you, but there's a need for you to see if there's a chance for you guys to balance out this connection. For some of you guys, even to see if this is a karmic situation. But also looking at whether or not the situation can be worked out and if there's an opportunity to fix things. And also looking at this, I just feel like you guys are really having to use your intuition overall, because you will be getting some sort of wake-up call this week that will kind of put you in a space to make better decisions for your overall emotional well-being, if that makes sense. But coming into this week, I do have the Sun card. And with this, I am seeing that there may be some positive news that comes out. This may even be like more positive energy coming in for you towards the beginning of the week. This may even be realizations as well. This could be like realizations that you may be pregnant. For others of you, this may just be realizations when it comes to like some really dark situations you may have been in where you didn't see a sense of direction in it. And this may even be a situation here with a Leo that you may be finding out this person may have been juggling you. For others of you, you could be trying to work things out with this person, especially if there has been an imbalance, but you are trying to balance things out, okay? Because you guys really do care about this person. Okay, and it also could be an earth sign or a water sign. Doesn't have to be a Leo. But what I'm seeing for last week's energy, I do have the Five of Swords clarified by the Two of Wands. So with this, I am seeing that last week there may have been a level of either mind games being played by some of you guys, or like being played on you if it wasn't like you guys actually playing the mind games. Also with this could even be verbal disputes as well. Or like people who played mind games even walking away from you and you even being victorious past that. But I also feel like you guys are at a crossroads about which way to go, again, with the situation with the Leo. Okay? And if it's not a Leo, this is somebody who is very much reserved at times, or somebody who like was held back towards you due to whatever may have happened in the past. Or this may have been your energy as far as dealing with somebody, okay, due to like maybe somebody cheating in the past or some issues that may have came up in the past as well. But what I am seeing for the guidance for this week, I do have the Nine of Wands. With this, I feel like there is a need for you to Like if you are dealing with a fire sign who's like this, there's a need for you guys to really get an understanding of whether or not you can continue dealing with this, especially if you guys have gone through so much leading up into this point. You have to see if you're willing to deal with this, especially if this person is a little petty through communication. There's a need for you to evaluate the connection. Just evaluate the connection and see things for what it is, especially if this person was toxic and very argumentative. I just don't feel like it would be best for you to try to start this all over again. Okay, this may even be a Capricorn for some of you guys. But what I am seeing for the obstacle issue that may come up this week, I do have the Chariot clarified by the Ten of Cups. And with this could be a Cancer, somebody who you may be in a family situation with. For others of you, this could even be transportation. Like this could be like car issues, or like family issues as well. Also, there may be issues with you moving to a better space with this fire sign, this Leo or Cancer. But strong Leo energy. There may be issues due to the fact that this person may be, like I said, reserved. And with the Wheel of Fortune, this cycle may have its own purpose. Like this cycle has its purpose for why it's like this. There may be a lesson or something that you may be needing to learn from this, or like this situation is about to cycle out of your life, if anything. But the last card is representing the energy you guys are going to leave the week off with. I do have the Nine of Swords. With this, you may be overthinking about things. You may be overstressing as well. You may be like having moments where, you know, you stay up late at night thinking about like possibly some decisions you want to make. Yeah, this may even be you worrying or stressing about a situation that has ended, okay? And you may be having to focus more on like your future and your goals in mind. And for some of you guys, it's like you want this connection with this person, but again, I feel like there's some major changes that do need to be made in this situation. Okay, and if you guys are dealing with this person, I feel like there's some necessary changes that need to happen before you guys could be on the track towards your relationship being complete and on the up and up. So that's what I'm seeing. Thank you so much for watching this, guys. If this did resonate, please make sure you like this video, comment below, and subscribe. And if you do want to book me for a personal reading, that information will be below. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye, Geminis.